Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is August 1st, and it is day one of the much anticipated, been a long time coming, end bad governance protest in Nigeria. I have something to say. So, ECOWAS as a body, the Economic Community of West African States, has been pontificating, breathing down the necks of the leaders of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Return to democratic rule, return to good governance and the rule of law. Just the last couple of days, we saw the Deputy UN Secretary General pay a visit to the AES, Amina Mohammed, trying to pressure them to return to ECOWAS. But I want you to take a look at these pictures, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to take a look at these pictures. This here is ECOWAS. This is not just ECOWAS. This is Nigeria. As you well know, the people of the Alliance of Sahelian States are solidly behind their military leaders. You know that nobody is protesting against hunger in Burkina Faso. You know that nobody is protesting against hunger in Niger. You know that even with the security threat that those three nations are facing, particularly Mali, you know that there are no protests against bad governance and hunger and fuel subsidies being removed and everything you see on the placards, all of the complaints that you see on the placards here. There's no protest against the leadership of any of the Sahelian states. So I want us to take a look at the hypocrisy. I want us to take a look at how God can disgrace people when their motives are bad for going after someone else. This is Tinubu. This is not even just a member of the ECOWAS, the group of ECOWAS states. This is Tinubu. Ladies and gentlemen, I will have you reminded that Tinubu, the leader of Nigeria, is actually the current chair of ECOWAS, and it is he that has been leading the charge, angling for an invasion of the AES at the behest of his colonial masters. And now look, fire in his backyard. Fire in Tinubu's backyard. How do you think Traore is looking at this? How about that? How do you think Chiani is looking at this? How do you think Goita is looking at this? Who can now call the AES? Can Tinubu now turn around to the AES and be calling for return to democratic rule? Because I don't see democratic rule in Nigeria. This here is a mass protest that looks like Tinubu must go. That's what it looks like. This is a disgrace for Tinubu. I don't care how they parse the words over this. This is a disgrace for Tinubu and for all those ECOWAS puppets under him. This is a disgrace for Tinubu. It's a disgrace for Ouattara. It's a disgrace for Touadera. It's a disgrace for Nyasingbe. It's a disgrace for Nana Akufo-Addo. This is a disgrace. Because in as much as Tinubu is the leader of ECOWAS right now, he's the current chair, he's over all of them, then Tinubu must be in a position to be an exemplary leader in ECOWAS. Tinubu must be above reproach. Tinubu must be above reproach. He should be, as the current chair of ECOWAS, he should be in a position to be above reproach. There should be no problems in his country, certainly not anything like this, where your nation comes out en masse to protest against you less than halfway through your presidency, your much disputed presidency. So now, how do you turn around and go and tell the AES about democracy and the rule of law? How do you turn around and go and tell any other ECOWAS nation about corruption? As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a tribal. This protest is not taking place along tribal lines. This is not taking place along religious lines. As you can see, this is a powerful image from Twitter. This is a powerful image of Muslims kneeling, bowing down to pray, and Christians surrounding them to protect them from the police. This is powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at is an intertribal, interreligious protest against hunger and insecurity in Nigeria. And with that, I am calling upon ECOWAS to cease and desist from trying to intimidate the alliance of Sahelian states. If you had it right in ECOWAS, they would not have left. But obviously, looking at these pictures, you don't have it right in ECOWAS. You don't know what you're doing in ECOWAS. So we are calling upon ECOWAS, we are calling upon Tinubu, since the whole world can see that you have problems of your own with regard to governance, good governance, and the rule of law. Seeing that you are not above reproach with regard to good governance and the rule of law. We are calling upon Tinubu, Ouattara, Omar Toure, Nana Akufo-Addo, and the whole group of ECOWAS leaders to cease and desist from intimidating the AES. Who wants to join something like this? The AES will not be returning to ECOWAS. Let's just make that clear. Amina Mohammed should be looking at these pictures here and drawing a similar conclusion. The AES will not be joining this party. Thank you.